Guys, probably back with another video, and today I want to talk about gym etiquette. So I've just finished a pretty decent leg workout in my gym, which is inside my building. Very privileged to have that. So for the next couple of weeks, I am training in the condo. Makes life easier, takes that traveling time out of things, and going jump in there afterwards. When you are training in a communal gym, as opposed to a gym that people are choosing to pay for, you obviously come across a lot of different characters. And I've noticed a couple of gym etiquette rules, which I think are pretty important for anyone who wants to train in any gym. But I know this is a sort of divisive topic where people will come at me. So if you disagree, that's absolutely fine. Pop your rules, pop your ideas in the comments below, and let's start a nice adult discussion about gym etiquette. Rule number one is to give people space, especially women, because women are weak or inferior or anything like that. But I know there is certainly a culture nowadays of people making people feel uncomfortable. And you know what, mate, that could backfire also. We've all seen those videos online where people are trying to call people out who may be perfectly innocent. So I say just give anyone in the gym space. This morning, I was doing some deadlifts, pretty heavy deadlifts, I might add. Guy came and grabbed a dumbbell and started training right next to me. Now, I don't have the power or authority to tell him to ask him to move. But as I was lifting the bar, as I was, bringing the bar back down, he was very close to me. And then when I wanted to add weight or reduce weight, he was actually in the way. But this wasn't a busy time of day, so I don't know why he chose to work out so close to me. Again, I'm not in a position to tell people where to train or what to do. But if you walk into a gym and there's one person working out over here and there's some space to the right, give them some space, but also take that space yourself. Gym etiquette rule number two is going to be personal hygiene. Now, a gym is a public space, and you feel like as an adult, you shouldn't really need to say this type of thing. But if you're going to go into a public space, particularly in your gym wear, which might just be a t-shirt or a vest like so, you've got to wear some deodorant, guys. These gyms, depending on the ventilation system, they can become very stuffy and the air can become very humid and moist. Nobody wants a lingering smell of sweat in the air. Not fair to other people. First of all, you shouldn't be doing it yourself. You're a grown man or a grown lady, maybe. But I think anybody who is old enough to walk into a gym, into a public place and exercise where you will be breaking a sweat should be old enough to wear deodorant. And furthermore on that topic, and this one was really hammered home when I was living in Japan more than any other country in the world, wipe your equipment down. That's pretty common courtesy, and I think everyone does carry a towel around. But in the gyms that I trained at in Japan, there were wet tissues, there were rags that you could wipe the equipment down, and everybody did it. Nobody wants to go up to a bench or up to a piece of machinery and find that circle of sweat and have to clean your sweat before they sit down and use that equipment. Number three is to be time conscious, guys, because not everybody is working on the same schedule as you, and you may be the one with the tight schedule. There is only one squat rack, one bench, one Smith machine in your gym, and it is your turn to use it. Of course, use it, do your sets, don't do anything dangerous, but also be mindful of other people, because there might be someone there. He needs to be in and out, she needs to be in and out in 30 minutes, and waiting around 5 minutes or 10 minutes for a squat rack or a bench isn't really helping them if you could simply move over to another piece of equipment if you're not in a rush at that time. Number four, and this one might be very divisive depending on who you are, depending on the gym that you go to, mind your own business. Now, in this modern social media society that we live in, we're always seeing videos that highlight problems, that highlight arguments, issues that occur in everywhere, not just the gym, but everywhere. I think people sticking their nose in other people's business in the gym, if it's unwarranted, can be very problematic. I know some people do it with the best of intention. They go up, they offer help, and maybe the person accepts gracefully, or maybe they get offended and they reject it. But to me, I think as long as a person is not about to kill themselves, literally kill themselves, stay out of their business. There's usually staff in these gyms. It's their job in terms of safety, in terms of being responsible gym owners. It's their job to make sure nothing bad happens. I would say leave people to their own devices and focus on you. Remember, when you hit the gym, there's not only different people of different levels of ability in there, but there's also different people with different personalities in there. You might be the sort of person who would welcome some advice, whether it be warranted or not. Not everyone is going to be like that. Last but not least, guys, number 5, leave things as you found them. Yes, it kind of relates to the personal hygiene thing, of course. Move equipment for whatever reason. If you're doing a superset, you take a piece of equipment, you move it to another part of the gym, you move a bench, etc. Simply put it back. I've seen many occasions where people have been struggling to move a bench back into place or to move a bench out of the way when somebody has simply left it there because they've been lazy. They've moved it to another position, they've done what they need to do, and they thought, you know what, fuck it, I can't be bothered, I'm just going to move on, carry on doing what I need to do, and they've not thought about the next person who might need to use that piece of equipment. Every time you walk out of the gym, leave it as you found it when you walked in. Mind your own business. Don't start sticking your nose in other people's business. Be time conscious, be considerate that other people might be on a tighter schedule than you. Take care of your personal hygiene and give other people space. If you're new to the gym and you tick all those boxes, you are going to be absolutely fine. But that is not the definitive list, guys. If you've got any other suggestions, any other rules that are particularly important to you, drop them down below. Let's make a definitive checklist for all those people who are unsure how to behave in the gym, and hopefully we can create a better gym culture, a better gym society. Like and subscribe to the channel if you've enjoyed this one, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye-bye.